Hello, team. It is Monday. Believe it or not. That's what happens after Sunday. When you go to bed on Sunday night and you wake up, it's usually Monday. How was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody didn't hurt themselves. I did a little bit yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Got insulted here on the internet. I started the streaming software and my multicasting program that I use says "Welcome back, Jeff," and then in parentheses it says "basic." It's calling me basic. Not that's just rude. Let's see. Over the weekend, I watched the Mets lose games in 3 different ways that they were leading and should have won. So that was just spectacular. Love it. They're great. Had a great day at the plate yesterday. Everywhere else, horseshit. I went 3 for 4. The one time I didn't reach base, I took it. I lined it down right. I lined it down the first base line, and the first baseman jumped up and caught it. Which that was my first AB, and that was I was really encouraged by that I went the other way. And I didn't make great contact, but I went the other way. Then, boom, RBI single. Boom, single to right center. And then a decent shot through short that I'm giving myself a single on. I won't tell you anything else that happened because it was not pretty. It's not pretty. And my knee is now, looks like I was skateboarding without a knee pad. And that's from diving in the outfield. And by the way, I did find out that when Hunter Pence was the first guy to wear his pants up above his knees, which I hate, but whatever. He did that because he had raspberries on his knees like I do. And wearing the pants, the knicker style, that's such a weird word for me. It rests right on where those were. So he just pulled them up. So next week I'm wearing long pants. I will tell you that. And I don't know why they keep going up. Carlos Santana must have a lot of raspberries on him. I don't know. All right. Now that we've caught up, I think my 3 for 4 day might have raised my average to, I might be above 300 now. I mean, everyone else is hitting probably like 400, but I'm happy with it. All right. Let's do some dailies and get back on the horse here. We did okay last week. 7 and 2. The 2 that we missed were really hard. I wasn't going to get them anyway, although one of them I did guess and then chose the other team and didn't get it. But that doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get started here. We got a 3-game hitting streak. We're 84 and 15. We could theoretically have 90 wins by the end of this week. I'm not holding my breath, but we could. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. We'll do our usual. We'll go with catcher just to warm up, get going here. All right, we got a modern game. We got Vasquez, and I'm assuming that's Salvador Perez. So we're going to use the Andrew Harmer method here. We know Sal Perez has only been on the Royals, so we'll go with them. Andrew. That's disappointing. All right. So Vasquez, let's just think about it before we do this next one. I think this is the Red Sox. I think it's going to be the Red Sox. We are going to go with the DH, though, because this game's going to have a DH. All right. Oh, it is not the Red Sox. It is definitely the Twins. All right. You know what? A win's a win. That's all we care about. It all looks the same in the box score. There's no category for close wins. Well, you should. If you wouldn't have, I would have been upset because I've used your method. Your method works well most of the time. I'm not gonna lie. Congratulations, Jen Powell. So this is awesome. I love this. I am a little bewildered though. The first pitch. I don't know if I'm assuming most everybody saw this. Her first pitch behind home plate yesterday, clearly a ball, and she was gonna call that a strike no matter what happened. I would have been more impressed if she would have called it a ball instead of just trying to get that strike, that first strike there. But congrats to her. That's awesome. This was from yesterday. Wow, oh no, it isn't. I was going to say, wow, they already wrote a story about it. March 30th, 2023, Melissa Lambert makes history, but Twins shut out Royals on opening day. Barrett Snyder, I'm assuming Melissa Lambert was coaching at this point. I know we've had a couple of coaches since then. I mean, the Giants had, I think before 2023 or maybe at 2023, they had I think their first base coach or I know they had a female coach, but that's cool. Let's see, 2023, no pitch clock, right? 2-0. This is opening day in Kansas City, so it's probably kind of cold. I got something in my eye. Go. Probably kind of cold. 2-0. I'm still gonna say this was a 2 hour and 53-minute game. To modern milestones. Oh, okay. So he writes, I'm assuming Barrett. I shouldn't assume gender. I'm assuming they write, pretty much, they'll probably be writing one about yesterday's game. That's my guess. All right. What'd I say? 2 hours and 52 minutes? Oh, well, 20 minutes. Close. We were going to get this one. Easy peasy. Lemon, you know the rest. A Zach Greinke start. A Vinny Pasquantino. I think he's Italian. I'm not sure. Yeah. All right. Cool. Off to a good start. 4-game hitting streak. Check out our friends at Two Strike Noise. Thank you. Well, if you haven't listened to our pod from this week, I really enjoyed it. It was a goofy pod. We do it sometimes. We just talked about Naked Gun, the first original one, and the last act and all the baseball. I thought it was really fun. Hopefully everyone else did too. If you haven't listened to it, check it out. All right, let's go next game. Let's go catcher. Okay, a Pagliaroni. You have never seen Naked Gun. The first one you've got to see. It's not, I'm not going to shame you on it, but and it might not be your thing. It is slapstick. It's goofy. Not everyone likes it. I understand. I love it. Mark loves it. My co-host. We had a good time. It's the Mariners versus the Angels at Dodger Stadium with sweeping panoramics of Wrigley Field. It's just, yeah, you got Reggie Jackson, you got Jay Johnstone, Joe West is in it, Ron Luciano's in it. I mean, the baseball gags, if it's not your thing, I would say if you're a baseball fan, just watch the final act because the baseball jokes are funny. They're fun. Yeah, I would totally at least do that. But you listened to it already. Maybe that'll push you to do it. Reggie is they were gonna put Reggie. Apparently it didn't matter what teams. MLB officially said, okay, you can use these teams in this movie. Reggie was going to be on one of the teams regardless. They wanted Reggie. And to be honest, looking at his other acting. Oh, oh, uh, Enrico. I don't know if anybody can hear that. I'm gonna have to put that on my soundboard. Can anybody hear that? I think you can hear it. I can't hear it. But I just played the Enrico. And then we can do
and the city of Los Angeles on the occasion
It's Enrico Palazzo.
Please welcome internationally renowned
The only umpire to have ejected 2 other umpires in a game. And there's not even any OJ in it until the very end, so you can skip all of it.
As Mr. Palazzo will now.
All right. Let's see. We've got if there is even a remotely sounding Italian name, I'm gonna do just a stereotypical Italian accent, and I'm gonna. Good. I'm glad you could hear it. I've got all of it here. I mean, this. I'm not gonna play them. You've heard them all if you've listened to the episode. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be hitting buttons of movie clips. If there's anything close to an Italian name, I'm going to do a stereotypical Italian accent, and I'm going to do this. So, Pagliaroni and Mickey Lawler, I think that is. Mickey Lawler. Not to be confused with Mickey Haller, the Lincoln lawyer, who was in... My wife and I actually went to a movie this weekend. We had not done that for a very long time. We tried this new movie theater that's in Alameda, so it's not really close, but they had a full bar and brought you your food, so I had a good cocktail. Sherm Lawler? This is Sherm Lawler or Sherm Pagliaroni? I don't know if that is Mickey Lawler, and that's not the Lincoln lawyer, and it is the baseball player I'm thinking of. I don't know who he played for. I'm going to say Cleveland for some reason, and that'll make Andrew happy, I'm sure, unless it's probably not there, but no. All right, let's go pitcher. Oh, no, we've got Early Win again, and I never remember who Early Win. I would have gone Cleveland again with Early Win. Monbouquet. Look at these. I am infatuated with this team regardless. Well, Early Win, though, at some point pitched for Cleveland. Am I correct? I'm pretty sure that he pitched for Cleveland at some point. I don't know who else. I can't wait to find out who this team is because I want to find out about these names. I am going to do this. Early Win was on Cleveland. See? I got something right. I am going to choose... I, for some reason, think Early Win pitched for Baltimore at some point. I don't know why. I can totally see him... I can totally see Early Win in a Cleveland hat. Like with the C, I think, is what he had. Cleveland and another big-time team. Well, that's not the Orioles, then, is it? No-hitter. Well, is it Early Win's no-hitter, or is it Monbouquet? I'm going to go French on that. This is the all-international team. It's a Pagliaroni, and it's a Monbouquet. All right, I'm still going to go Baltimore. I swear I see him on a baseball card in Baltimore. Nope, definitely not. All right, big time team. I mean, big time team to me says Yankees. I don't think he was on the Red Sox. I don't think he was on the Cubs. Maybe the Cardinals. I don't think he was on the Giants. I don't think he was on the Dodgers. And you know what? I don't really know the time frame here. I think this is 40s, maybe 50s. That's one of the things I do is I can kind of narrow down the time frame when I know the players, but Early Win to me seems like somebody that should have been pitching in like against Nap Lajoie, but I don't think I think he's later than that. Just like Lamar Hoyt seems like he should be pitching in the 50s. So let's go. Let's just do our usual here. Let's go with the infield, but we're going to go shortstop instead of second. Louis Aparicio. All right, so here's another French name, Brasseau, and I trilled my R like it's Spanish. Brasseau. Louis Aparicio. Jeez, that again screams Cleveland to me. Louis Aparicio and Early Win. This is embarrassing. Louis Aparicio and Early Win. Not Cleveland. I'm trying to picture these cards. Early Win and Louis Aparicio. Did Aparicio play on Cleveland at some point too? I think he did. All right, so it's not going to be Detroit. It's not Boston. It's not New York. It's not the Dodgers or the Giants. No Aparicio on Cleveland. Who do I see him with then? Early Win and Louis Aparicio. Big time team is my clue. Boy, could it be the Braves? That's the team I didn't guess last week, and I missed it because of that. Oh, no. Oh, I know. White Sox. Well, I got it. But we're looking at Monbouquet. Uh-oh. I have no idea then. I was focusing on the team who I knew names from. All right. Who? Monbouquet. Pagliaroni. Brasseau. This has got to be a WBC team. It's like the European Union team. All right. Well, let's go for the outfield. Geiger. I cannot count on Geiger to help me out here. All right. So if we're looking at Aparicio and Win, I'm thinking we're in the 50s. 50-ish. Yeah, but this is, yeah. And you're right. This is pre-integration. Or is this right around integration? But this is, I think, Andrew said, see, I get little clues from you guys. I don't know if it's on purpose or not. It said no-hitter. So Monbouquet had to have thrown a no-hitter here. It certainly isn't going to be during the World Series. So this is going to be an American League team. And we've already guessed Baltimore, Chicago, and Cleveland. But none of these names are helping me out. So we're back kind of where we started. Could be the Red Sox. Could be the Yankees. Could be the Tigers. It could be the Athletics. Hell, it could be the Browns. Could be the Sens. I mean, at least we've gotten rid of some other American League teams here. Um, Jeez, Monbouquet. The more I say this name, the more it seems like I might have heard it before. And Geiger, I've probably heard, but thing is, the Braves were our National League, so I can scrub them. Geiger, Monbouquet. I don't think the times, as much as I've been in Fenway Park, I don't remember ever seeing anything about Monbouquet. So I'm going to rule them out. Let's see. We've done the White Sox. Cleveland we've done. It's not going to be Houston. Kansas City, I mean, that's just athletics, and I have not heard of. I think we can scrub them. The Twins, aka this, I think that's the Sens, right? Or no, the Twins. It says Twins 1901 to present, so it would have been the Pilots and the Twins, but was it the Senators before that? Has a great origin story. Well, that means that might be a good episode of the podcast. I don't think it's the Yankees. I'm kind of looking at the Twins here. St. Louis. I'm curious here as to when it says Minnesota Twins, it says 1901 to present. That's got to be, but the Pilots were an expansion team. Twins equals Sens. All right, we're doing it. Range. Oh, okay, that's okay. So the Senators popped up twice and went to two different. Hopefully we get the Athletics like that. All right, here we go. No. All right. So we're going to go with. Should we just do something crazy here and go like first or third base, go corner infield? As opposed to second base would be my natural. Let's go third. Let's go crazy. It's Monday. Now we got a couple of Italians. We got a couple of French. Geiger, that sounds more German. Malzone. Not Leo Mazzoni. Malzone. That did not help at all. So, just sticking with my thought process here. Monbouquet. This is going to ruin my hit streak, but the Browns. Who did the Browns go on to become then? That I don't remember. Who did the Browns? Malzone? Frank Malzone? I've never heard that. You're giving me way too much credit. The Browns went on to become. They probably went on to become the Senators and then the Rangers. It's not the Athletics. If it's the Athletics, I will drink this coffee. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with the Browns. I think we're gonna go with the Browns. Oh, Browns equals Orioles. Well, we already did the Orioles. Okay. So are we gonna go with the A's then? I think we're going to have to go with the A's. It's not the A's. That would encompass Kansas City. All right. It's the Tigers. I promise you it's the Tigers. It's not the Tigers. The Red Sox. Are you kidding me? The Red Sox? I have got to see this team. All right, 1962. So it was later than I thought. Mambo, which is a great nickname for Monbouquet, was unhittable by Gregory H. Wolf. 1-0 game in Chicago. 1960. This was a quick game. I'm telling you. I remember this. This was a $1.52, like in and out. A little bit longer than that, like a half hour longer than that. All right. Well, if we would have chosen left, we would have definitely got it. Yeah, that is the only name here that I recognize. Frank Malzone was going to help me. I mean, he's a Red Sox guy, but definitely nothing that I remember. I don't know him. He is not a fast man, apparently. Grounded into a lot of double plays, stole no bases. I do not know who this is. Frank Malzone. Nobody else there would have helped. The White Sox I got. Sherm Lawler. I thought it was Mickey. But I got that team. Focused on the wrong team. All right. And who was the origins? Monbouquet. Okay. Oh, I want to look at him anyway. Monbouquet. It's a very common name in Boston. Monbouquet. I'm gonna have to look him up. If he's got an odd story, I want to know. Okay, that was a tough one for me. For me, that was a very tough one. All right, let's see if we can go. We got to go 2-1. We have to go 2-1. All right, let's do it. Come on, catchers. All right. Well, I think that's Mike Sweeney. I'm hoping that's Mike Sweeney, who has the worst double play to stolen base ratio. Is that something we can look up on? Isn't something we can look up on StatHead? Double play to, let's see. So if we go double plays grounded into is greater than, let's say 20. That's a lot. Let's lower it. Let's do like 15. And then we go stolen bases is less than or equal to 5. And we're going to descend by, it'd be nice if it had that. Well, I think I kind of made that up, that ratio. I don't think that's a actual, I don't think that's an actual, let's just do player, an actual ratio. Oh, and this is single season. I should do career. We'll come back when that. Oh, looks like it just finished. Richie Zisk. Let's see. He grounded into a lot. Okay, let's just change that to seasons or to career. All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. All right, so I'm going to go Mike Sweeney. So I'm going to go Kansas City here using the Andrew Harner patented, which we did last time there was a Royals catcher. You went 7-2. Okay. Joe Torre or Rico Cardi. All right, we'll check those out. All right, so this might not be Shang. This might not be a. Oh, okay, so that's Chief Bender. So that's the Athletics. Ronan Keating. British music. Let's go Kansas City let's just go Athletics because I'll choose Oakland. I knew who I'm getting the one team right very easily. All right, let's go. It gives me a time frame though. So let's go short. I mean that. All right, Roger Peckinpah. So we're gonna go Yankees. New York Yankees. 1914 Yankee hurler Ray Keating caught red-handed. American League bans Emery board by Gary Belleville. You can't do that against Chief Bender. I know you need all of them. I missed the one that I shouldn't have. Ooh, okay. This one I'm happy with. This I think this is a highlight for me right here. We got Chief Bender. Or no, first we got the catchers, and I obviously didn't know the time frame here. Then we got pitchers. Immediately got one team. Then I go shortstop to get Roger Peckinpah, and then I solved it. I'm happy with this outcome here. Let's see, 1914, 2-1. Oh boy, this is a quick one. 2 hours and 2 minutes. 2:02. 150. Close. Let's see here. Anybody? Oh, well, Eddie Collins, home run. Steffi. Okay. This one, I would have gotten this A's if we would have chosen anybody except for these three. Well, okay. Okay, so really just these three and Chief Bender. For the Yankees, wow. We got the only guy that would have helped me here. That's the only guy that I know there. Yeah, this is 1914. And I just know Roger Peckinpah because I wrote down some notes about him at one point. Famous director. All right. Well, I'm happy with that. After that second game was really tough for me. Not for anybody else apparently, but for me. So 2-1. I'll take it. Our goal is by next week, the end of next week, our goal is to have 100 wins exactly. That's our goal. We're setting it out. Maisel. Fritz Maisel. The Flash. I like him already if his nickname's Flash. Wow, look at that. The Flash burned out quick, though. Did he play anywhere after 18? Oh, boy, yeah. The Athletic Association for quite a while, where they don't keep track of stolen bases. Brother of George. I think his no. Charlie? No. Wow, they were all just that name. Maybe I'm thinking of the marvelous Miss Maisel. Those, I mean, now that I think of it, those names do sound familiar, but I think I'm just thinking of the marvelous Miss Maisel. But look at those stolen base totals. And then he was clearly hurt here in 53 games. He only stole 4. But I like this guy. He is my kind of player. Not much power. He didn't get on base at all. And didn't hit for average. That's his problem right there. That he is the modern slide in Billy Hamilton. Just Billy Hamilton. Could run, but couldn't get on base. All right. Again, I think this is a good start for us. Our goal, we need 14 more wins. So, is that even possible, I guess? Yeah. Oh, we can only miss like 1 or 2. That's our goal. We're going to put it out there. It might be pie in the sky, but we're going to do it. 100. I'm going to make a graphic for Wednesday, counting this down so that it keeps me focused. We're gonna shoot for 100 wins a week from Friday. That's it. I'm gonna get a life-size cutout of, I don't know. We'll have to decide, and I'll just peel a piece off, Major League style, after every correct answer. Now I got things in my head to do for graphics. All right, this is cool. I'm excited about this. I love the game, but now I got an extra thing to do with it. Thank you again for putting us on the page. I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. So Wednesday we'll pick this back up. We're gonna do it. All right. Daily walk off. Hello. There we go. All right. Let's do said athletics. Best and next is the theme. Top 5 stolen bases. I see a Ricky Henderson, so that's good. Most stolen bases 6 through 50. Great. Franchise top 5 starts and most starts 6. Ooh, that's tough. 6 through 50. All right. Well, we're going to move Ricky over here, obviously. We're going to put Campy over here. We got Chief Bender again. And going to have to figure out who else run. Oh, Bill North. Okay. Let's see. Dwayne Murphy's going to be over here. Chris Cordelli. Told you. Has to do it. Me too. I was part of... So, when I first started going to A's games in the early 80s, it was Dwayne Murphy, Ricky Henderson, and Tony Armas. That was the outfield. Armas's Army. Dwayne Murphy... Loved them all. Obviously, Ricky was my guy, but yeah, Dwayne Murphy. He won a couple of Gold Gloves, didn't he? Or was that Armas? I think it was, 6 Gold Gloves for Dwayne. I thought Dwayne, oh no, it must be Tony Armas Jr. played. But yeah, this was when I started going to A's games, was here. In the 80s, early 80s, Billy Ball, the original Billy Ball. Loved it. Somebody, because I play in the Bay Area here, a bunch of older gentlemen like myself that are locals were talking about Billy Ball and the old commercials that they ran, which has been stuck in my head since I was a child. They did... It's an old song from the 60s. It was Charlie Brown. Like, he's a clown. That's Charlie Brown. But they changed it to Billy Ball. 500 putouts in a year for an outfielder. Where's our fielding? Fielding. Put out. Oh my God. Look at that. Yeah. Wow. And then, so, I see. I guess Ricky was playing left at this point. I swear I thought he was still in center. But yeah, there's center. Yeah, I did not remember that. All right, let's see here. Franchise starts. I don't know who Cy Morgan or Chris Cordelli is. Topsy Hartzell. I don't remember if he's a pitcher or not. All right, we're just going to send it and see what we get so we can work from there. All right. So I never remember. I think Eddie Plank might have been a pitcher. There we go. All right. Easy peasy. We got it going on. All right, let's do the grid for the day. I did a good grid yesterday. 4 or 5 times. Well, he did it 4 or 5 times. Oh, wait, we need to go back and look at this just real quick here. Mike Zunino. All time. So he only grounded in 10 years, 54 double plays. That can't be right. Stole 2 bases. I'm going to do some more work on that. That's my homework. I'm going to do some more work on that. Jerry Zimmerman, Benny Zentara. I don't know that. See, these guys didn't play that long. Delwyn Young. Sal Vars. I don't know who that is. Vance Wilson, Jacob Wilson, Bobby Wilson, Bill Wilson. Geez, if your name is Wilson, you're slow. Lenny Webster. All right, I'll do some more homework on it. All right, let's go. Red Sox, Toronto played first base. Giants, Royals, 2,000 career hits. So we got a couple of Ricky squares here, and we've got the Don Mattingly square here. Had the Don Mattingly square there yesterday, too. Let's go Ricky here, because I think people will remember him playing for the Red Sox a lot less than for the Blue Jays. That does make it a bit harder. 2,000 career hits for the Blue Jays. I don't know. Did like George Bell or Lloyd Mosby or who was the other outfielder for the Blue Jays? Did any of them have 2,000 hits? I see. That's just a number that is hard for me to reconcile. I mean, we could do Frank Thomas. Oh, let's do Frank Thomas. I'll bet you he doesn't get a real high score. 4%. Okay. First base for the Giants. I would love to put Will Clark here, but I think he's going to be too high. Got JT Snow. 2,000 is a lot of hits. It is, but I have a hard time. I mean, there's guys that have like 1,950 hits, and Torrey is going to be up there. For which square? I wouldn't. Joe Torre, I know, played for the Braves. I think we had him last week. I was doing something with him, but we could put. I think Stretch will probably be a pretty high number as well. Like when Will Clark was with the Giants, who was when he needed a day off? Who was sliding over there? Okay, for the grounded into. Okay, I will get back to that. Who was playing first when? Here's what we could do. We could put Jack Clark. Okay. Kansas City first base. I mean, we could put Wally World here. I refuse to put Billy Butler because fuck that guy. Mike Aldrete. See, now Mike Aldrete would be great for the A's for me or the Cubs. I don't think of Mike Aldrete as a Royal, though. I wonder, did Ken Griffey Sr. ever slide over to first when he wasn't DHing? Or I mean, George Brett played first. I think might not be a huge score. I'm guessing Vinny Pasquantino or that's a good one. Yeah, Mike Aldrete at the Giants. That would have been lower than 2%, though, wouldn't it? That would have been a good one. What's his name? When the Royals won the World Series, Hosmer. He's probably going to be number one. You know, if I knew George Brett was going to score below 5, I would do it, but I think he's going to be higher than that. So let's go. Wally. I mean, we might do Wally Joyner. Let's do Wally Joyner. My A key is stuck. It keeps giving me 2s. Oh, 1%. Wally World coming in strong for me there. All right. So now these should be a little bit easier, hopefully. Let's go San Francisco. Let's go with the Giants across here. So, did Mike Aldrete play for the Red Sox? Well, Ricky almost played for the Giants. They almost traded him to the Giants. Let's see. So let's think of some players we like. Brett Butler. Didn't play for either of those teams. Did Otis Nixon play for the Giants? Otis Nixon's 87 Topps card. For some reason, I seem to think he was on the Giants, but I can't be sure. Kenny Lofton, but he didn't play for either of these teams. Matt Williams didn't play for either of these teams. Will Clark didn't play for either of these teams. Jose Uribe, I don't think played for either of these teams. Juan Uribe. Robbie Thompson. Kurt Manwaring. Terry Kennedy. Did Terry Kennedy, he managed the Red Sox. I don't know if he played for them. Bob Brenly, I don't think he played for either of these teams. Kevin Mitchell. Rick Russell. Boy, none of these cross over. At least the ones I'm naming. All right, well, let's go down. Let's go Red Sox then. We've got to go with Jody Reed. Jody Reed and Phil Plantier. And I just don't remember if they played for either of these. Mitchell was a Red Sox. Was he? I mean, I have no reason to doubt you. I remember him as a Met, as a Giant, and that's about it. So while I'm sure you're correct, I can't use that because I wouldn't have come up with him there. Was that at the end of his career? Because he came up with the Mets, and then he went to San Francisco. And then I know he was on a couple of other teams, but I don't know what they are is the problem. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, buddy? All right. Ooh. We could do, you know what we could do here. Mitchell was a Red Sox. Close to the end. Okay. I got to get this prepped.
Cause they got the trucks that are on the ball. From work to play, they've got it all. They've got a base that's a real steal. And here's another very good deal. Or choose the truck named after me, the special edition Ford MVP.
That's a kind of a high score, but if he's there, I got to use it. All right, let's go with some Blue Jays here. So we've got Joe Carter. I want to say he played for the Giants, but again, I'm just not sure. We don't use Roberto Alomar. We can't use him. Olerud didn't play for either of these teams. Pat Borders, I'm not sure if he played for these teams. Tony Fernandez, I don't think so. Ed Sprague. I already said Pat Borders. Stu didn't play for any of these teams. Canseco didn't play for either of these teams. Fred McGriff didn't play for either of these teams. We already did the Lloyd Mosby, George Bell. Let's see. We didn't have them. Frank Thomas didn't play for these teams. Oh, well, he played for that team, but he didn't. Cito Gaston. I don't remember. I know Cito played for the Jays, but I don't remember who else. Glenn. Oh, we could put Glenn Allen Hill here. I never spell this right. It's Glenn Allen? No, is it Glenn Allen? What if we just put Hill? Glenn Allen Hill. Just, you need to spell your name right, Spider-Man. Glenn Hubbard. This is actually a pretty good way to cheat. Just put in a common name and go through them. All right, let's just put in Hill. We'll get Dick Hill first up there. There's Glenn Allen. I thought I had done that. Glenn Allen Hill, Spider-Man. There's a 1%er. All right. I don't think any of the pitchers like Tom Hankey or I don't think any Dan Quisenberry didn't play for the Blue Jays. Matt Stairs. Ooh, I think Matt Stairs fits there. Assuming he played for the Royals, I think he did. I think this is, if this works, this is the Matt Stairs square. Okay, we've got a new square because I've used him there like the last 3 days in a row. This is the Don Mattingly square down here, bottom right. Center square is the Matt Stairs square. And 4%, that's a high number for Matt Stairs. All right. Red Sox and the Giants. I guess we need to think of some Red Sox because I already went through a bunch of Giants and that didn't get it. And Jody Reed and Phil Plantier did not play for them. All right. Bill Hasselman. Stairs, yeah, he is a cheat code, definitely. That's why I use him. But he's one of my guys that I really like. Like when he was on the A's, I mean, he is an A's and a Phillies like prototype, right? Like kind of a bigger guy. He's got the mullet, he's got the stash, got the earring. Like you just imagine he's drinking beer in the clubhouse when he's not in the dugout. He is a prototypical. I love him. And he was on the A's. He's definitely a cheat code, but he's one I don't mind using. All right. Red Sox, Carlos Quintana. I don't think he played for the... Benito didn't play there. Tony Pena didn't play for the Giants, I don't think. Just trying to think of pitchers. Grievous, come on, stop. It's almost time, but you got to be patient, sweetie. You got to be patient. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. We'll be done in a minute. Lay down. Can you go down? That's a sit. Can you go down? Go down. Yeah, go down. You started. Go down. Down. Yes, good boy. Stay. Just chill for a minute. You too. She got him worked up. Let's think of pitchers like Bruce Hurst. I know Hurst pitched for the Red Sox and the Padres. I don't think he pitched for the Giants. Kelly Downs, I don't think pitched for the Red Sox. I already said Rick Russell. Tiant didn't pitch for the Giants. Mike Greenwell. Did Greenwell play for the Giants? I want to say he did. I mean, Rafi Devers. I bet you Rafi Devers is number one. I didn't even talk. I went to the Giants game on Friday. I didn't even talk about that. And Devers made like 2 good plays at first. Who did I just... Oh, Mike Greenwell. Mike Greenwell. We're going to do it. Gator. The other Gator. I'm not positive about this, so hold on to your butts. Nope. God damn it. Damn. All right. Well, we are about on average. Number 1. Oh, Pablo. We could have put Devers and not gotten number 1. Kevin Gausman. Will Clark was number 1 there. Figured that. Hosmer number 1 there. Coney. Okay. Johnny Damon. Did you see Johnny Damon at the Old Timers game at the Yankees? Now, I am not here to body shame anybody, but man, that dude's been living life hard. I mean, if you watch Below Deck, you know how much he drinks, and if you follow DUI reports, you know how much he drinks. But man, Teddy Ball game, that was pretty easy. Molly. Okay, that's a good answer. And then Pujols, really. It's recency bias here, big time. The hardest one was the Royals and the Blue Jays. The one we missed was literally the easiest one. Let's see who else we could have come up with. Jack Clark, we already used him. Reggie Smith, Orlando Cepeda, I didn't know. Burks, I knew it was one of the two. I thought Burks, I thought Rockies. Shooter, I don't remember him on the Red Sox though. Damon Berryhill, that's one. Todd Benzinger, that one I should have got. Bullet Joe Bush, we just talked about him. Royce Clayton, I don't remember him in Boston. Alan Embry, should have got that one. Jeff Facero. There are some easy ones we should have got. I should have got. Doug Mirabelli. Kevin Mitchell. There you go. Let's just... Oh. Monbouquet. Let's see. Who else did he play for? Oh, wow. This is cheat code central here for Mitch, too. Giants, Reds, Mets, Mariners, Padres, Oakland, Boston, and Cleveland. I mean, that's almost as many teams as Stairs. All right, I have to file that one away. So close. So close. All right, well, that'll do it. Pretty successful today. I'm going to do some things. I'm going to put together some graphics for this goal of ours in starting 9. So, but that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Remember to stay hydrated. Be good to yourself. Be good to everybody. And we'll see you on Wednesday, I guess is the next day. Where's my mouse? All right. See you, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube.